Why should I put salmon sperm on my face?
From salmon sperm, what we can get is something called polynucleotides.
Okay.
So men are useful for something.
Yeah. Oh, yay!
Every Korean product has snail mucin essence, snail mucin toner, snail mucin water. Ah!
It can't just be like a thin line on one
No,
finger. Oh my
don't.
god, that's what I'm doing!
Don't cheat. Don't do some susty musty with your sunblock. Other thing, guys, is that if Kim Kardashian is doing it, she's been paid at least $1 million to recommend it to you. They're just applying actives and they're rolling their face and they're like, it's gonna be just as good as a $3,000 laser facial.
You're watching The Clique on Hello, I'm Chaiti Narula. So Kiran, first up, what are the things that people are doing wrong with their skin?
They are going crazy. They are going overboard. They think they're Korean, so they're getting 12-step Korean routine. Stop overdoing it. Don't buy 20 actives. Keep it simple. So we want to do S Beauty, which is simple beauty. S for Sethi.
S beauty, which is simple beauty, also Sethi beauty, and not K beauty, which is Korean beauty, right?
Right. Okay, fine.
Hallucinate.
S for simple beauty and a little bit of Sethi beauty.
Simple like a pimple?
Simple like a pimple.
Correct. So don't layer your skin up with so many ingredients. Keep it simple. You want people to follow a simple skincare routine. Straight off the bat, assuming that somebody's skin is perfectly all right and they don't have problematic skin, what would you recommend?
Basics, gentle cleansing and sunblock. And if they have a tendency to tan or get sun damage, then you add in a topical antioxidant in the morning with either a vitamin C type of product or a coenzyme Q10 if vitamin C products don't suit you. Basics, guys, basics.
Okay, and what are the wrong things people are doing when they have acne?
When people have acne, they decide that every home remedy that has ever been told to them by any grandmother in the entire country of India, they will try each and every one of them, okay? So if it's haldi, or it's lemon, or it's toothpaste, or it's dahi, or it's some malai type weird thing, they will do all of it, okay? All of it is wrong. It is not solving your pimples.
Toothpaste?
Toothpaste. I mean, it's just like your kitchen and your bathroom, all on your face.
Yeah, I know. Okay. And what about the patches? People keep putting those patches. I see people with walking in and then suddenly they have a patch here. Then they have a patch there. So I know exactly they're trying to cover up the acne and they think magically and miraculously the patch is going to take care of it. Isn't that the worst thing you can do to your face?
So it's not the worst thing. If you have a small pustule or a small papule, actually the patch can help. But people seem to think the patch will help and prevent all zits. That's obviously not possible. That one patch here is not going to stop the pimples coming up from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And big cystic pimples, the patches just won't work. They're too deep to penetrate. So know which kind of pimple you have.
Yeah. Okay. And that only a doctor can tell you, right? So you have to go to the doctor and get yourself tested.
Yeah, come to me.
Yeah, of course. The most trending topic on social media and otherwise, it is salmon sperm for your face. Celebrities all over are doing facial with salmon sperm. Gross, and double gross. You were talking about onion being gross and eggs being gross. This is the worst thing I'll ever put on my face, but I believe it works.
Okay, I'm sorry. You eat caviar? You eat salmon roe? Okay, you eat anda?
Yes, but why should I put salmon sperm on my face?
From salmon sperm, what we can get is something called polynucleotides.
Okay.
So men are useful for something.
Yeah. Oh, yay!
Those swimmers have value, all right? You basically get DNA fragments from it, and those are called polynucleotides. Now, polynucleotides have been shown to increase collagen and elastin by anywhere between 40 to 50%, which is equivalent, by the way, to 6 months to a year of topical retinoids. And it'll increase the skin thickness by up to 110%.
And how does one administer it?
You have to inject it. So we inject it on the face, we do it on the neck, we can do it on the under eye. So people that have really thin, papery skin on their under eye is discolored, it's phenomenal in this area.
Does it actually work?
It does work. It's really great. And especially people that are scared of fillers and they want something more regenerative. Yeah. Those little swimmers, those male
But I find the whole idea of
salmon,
putting salmon sperm on my face gross. So how do I get over that?
So don't think of it as sperm, think of it as polynucleotides.
Oh, cool,
that's making your
but
skin
now I already
healthier.
know there's salmon sperm in there.
So then just take it out of your brain. How many things do you do that you don't want to do? You go to work every day in the morning.
I love going to work.
You love going to work, but then you don't sleep at night.
That is true. You do
your deadlines and you don't get rest, but you still got to do it. And you got to put that salmon sperm in your face, okay?
Okay, I'm going to put salmon sperm on my face. Snail mucin.
Snail mucin. Oh, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm born ready.
Okay. So the thing with snail mucin is every Korean product has snail mucin essence, snail mucin toner, snail mucin water, snail mucin, I don't know, fodder, whatever, okay? Snail mucin itself is that sludgy crap that slugs leave on the ground. You know, that really
The
thick,
gross,
mucus,
translucent
right?
mucus.
Now the mucus itself has been proven to help improve wound healing and to moisturize. But do you think that water essence with snail extract is doing the same thing? Tell me. Tell me.
I don't think so.
No, obviously not.
No.
Because it needs to be that really gross, like booger that comes off the slug, okay? So that mucus that comes off those snails is what works. It is not going to be your snail toner. It's not going to be your snail mucin.
A gimmicky skincare, which is a strict no in your books.
The strict no's, honestly, are those face rollers.
Oh, yeah,
I just
know
don't
why
see
people
any
going
joy
around-
to them.
Yeah, what is that?
Like, they're just like applying actives and then they're rolling their face and they're like, it's going to be just as good as a $3,000 laser facial.
It's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. You're
Yeah.
like, how is it rolling that thing across your face all day going to do anything for you? It'll help increase the deposition of your actives into your skin. So that's nice. So maybe if your actives go in 1-2% of whatever you're applying into your skin deeper, a few percentage into your skin, it'll maybe increase it by 5-10%.
But otherwise, it's not going to do anything much.
No, otherwise it's not
And
really
what about
doing
face yoga?
anything.
Most people say that, you do face yoga and you will contour your jawline better than Altera can ever.
So let's be real, all right? Face yoga. Now, you've seen yoga practitioners, right? There are some that are amazing at yoga, and there are some that you're like, whoa, like stop moving your body, right? So like, there are things like that. So face yoga is also technique dependent. So when you're doing face yoga specifically for anti-aging, you have to really be able to be clear which muscles you're activating. I have to activate my elevators.
Yeah.
I can't activate my depressors,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Because then I'll worsen the wrinkling. And then I have to do it enough to show results. So years of face yoga, you want to do something, a few times a day for years, by all means,
Yeah.
go do that. But then make sure you're doing it right. Double check with whoever you're doing it with and be clear.
And what do you have to tell Neha over here who's using aloe vera on her skin every day to cure acne?
So aloe vera, I'll be honest with you, sometimes can reduce inflammation of acne and can make the acne feel smaller and it can dry out the skin a bit. But is it going to solve the problem for the long term? Probably not. Which means that you may be applying aloe vera for the past 17 years and somehow it feels better, but it's not getting to the end result of getting rid of it, right?
What is the biggest sunscreen mistake people make?
People use too little of it. Every time I ask
But aren't you
somebody,
supposed to do 3 fingers or 2 fingers?
2 fingers,
But I do 3.
better. So people use too little.
And
So
yes, PA++++, 4 pluses.
I honestly, 2+ and above is enough.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, you
But
don't
I've
have
been
to go
scouting
crazy.
for 4 pluses.
Chill,
Okay.
you don't need it.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
People use too little. They're like, oh, I use sunblock every day. Why is my skin like this? And I'm like, okay, so how long is your sunblock bottle
Yeah.
lasting for?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's been there with me for 6 months. It's such a value for money. And I'm like, bottle of sunblock, probably about 2 weeks max.
Max, yeah.
2 fingers is not just 2 finger lengths, which is what we say. But what we mean when we say 2 finger lengths, that means that the whole finger needs to be encompassed. So the face and the neck.
Oh, so it can't just be like a thin line on one
No,
finger. Oh my
don't.
God, that's what I'm doing.
Don't cheat. Don't do some susty musty with your sunblock, okay? You gotta do it properly.
Okay. Thank God.
Yes.
Because now I'm going to be doing it properly.
Someone asked me recently what their skin looked like in like literally like in a nightclub, and I was like, it looks great in the dark. What am I supposed to say right now? I got like one red light from there coming at like a tangential angle on your nose. Oh, what am I gonna say to you?
You get Morpheus done once and then you're sorted for the next 8 months to 9 months, as opposed to MNRF, which you're supposed to get every 4 weeks.
That is completely untrue.
Okay.
So Morpheus is also a protocol of a few sessions, 3 to 6. Same thing with Morpheus is MNRF.
Yeah.
Also are the other brands of MNRF, okay?
Yeah.
But Morpheus is not titratable and it's way more painful.
Oh, that's just because of Kardashians. People love it.
Yeah, so the other thing, guys, is that if Kim Kardashian is doing it, she's been paid at least $1 million to recommend it to you. So I don't know if that's an unbiased opinion or not.
Okay, fine. What if I can only come to your clinic, or anyone can only come to your clinic once in like 2 months or 3 months because they're traveling, they've got a life? What do you suggest they do?
So there's a few things we do. Say you're looking at tightening, then like Ulthera is really great. It's USFDA
They're like
approved.
kind of lasts more than a year.
Yeah, year and a half. And if you're younger, it even lasts longer. Other things are like MNRF. So there are certain strong protocols of MNRF that in fact will give you results, and they'll keep giving you results for 6 months. So if people can come every month, great, we get more and more results. But if you can only come once in 3 months, we can do a protocol that still gets you really great results. The other thing is like you can power pack it in. So we can layer an MNRF, we can layer something for pigment, and we can layer some PRP and get those results for 3-4 months. And it will give you long-term results. We'll get semi-permanent results. We'll make your skin better for the long term, even though you can only come in once a quarter. So I get a lot of people that fly in from New York or the US or UK or Europe or Australia, and we have to work like that. And I had to customize and come up with programs for them where I would get significant, really powerful results, even if they just came once every 3-4 months.
Right. And I want to say that one editorial pick that I have from Dr. Kiran's clinic is the painless PRP treatment in her clinic. There is no needles required, so yay. And it's just like you're getting a massage. You don't feel the needles pricking your scalp. I think it's a winner in your clinic. Nobody else in India is doing this?
No, I don't know why, but we also have a specific protocol, so you'll see it now because you're, you love it.
2 sessions.
Yeah, but now we're going to add
But
in
it's
a few
fantastic.
things. Yeah, so we do a bunch of things there. Also, we add it in as time goes on. But anyway, that's our protocol. But what we do is we do both magic PRP or magic gold. So we use aeronautical technology to use air to infuse actives deeper into the skin. So we get it 1.5 centimeters deep into the skin.
Without needles.
No needles. But the flip side is there's no needles, so you have to do more sessions.
More sessions of it, yes. All right, thank you, Kiran. Is there anything you want to leave people with?
Guys, don't fall for trends. Use your brain and practical sense, okay? Just because Kim Kardashian does it doesn't mean it's for you, all right? You need stuff that's for you. Don't over-purchase. Don't believe everything Instagram tells you. Instagram benefits the more you click. Look at what benefits you and what's right for you.
Yay! Thank you, Dr. Kiran. Thank you.